Okay, haven't done a review for a while. So here's one. This is LBX Nightmare. Made by Bandai, and in the game, in the story, it's made by Tiny Orbit. It's Strider frame, and the weapon is known as the Nightmare Soul. This is the second unit used by Sendo Taiki in the anime series as a replacement to his Joker Mark II. Let's see. So here's a bit of a box art showing you what it looks like. Once again, it comes with a paper cape. The weapon, the Nightmare Soul, to be honest, doesn't really look like a weapon, but yeah, it looks like a star, but it's apparently used a bit like a hammer. And its special attack, the Death Size Hurricane, which no longer is a Death Size anymore, but it's still called Death Size Hurricane. Yeah. Let's see. Once again, a shot of him unpainted. The fact that you can actually clip all of the body parts together and just read the symbol to actually recognize where the parts belongs. So some customized option, a bit of advert for the anime. Yeah. The instruction is pretty standard, fully colored. Once again, a few shots of Nightmare here, a shot of Sendo here. The cartoon and the manga on the back is all about customizing, about getting custom weapon to decorate your kit. Yeah, it's pretty standard fare, colored. Yeah, so I'm not going to go through this one. So here is Nightmare without the cape. Probably did the wrong thing because black background with a black kit. Probably the wrong thing to do. Yeah, do it this way then. But yeah, here is the kit completely unpainted, and I'm really impressed with this guy. He's even better than Pandora in terms of part separation and color separation. I mean, look at him. He's almost complete. He's missing a few red detail, a bit of purple detail, and yeah, that's it. There's supposed to be some purple here, some purple on each of those segments. There's supposed to be red around the vents here, on the front and on the back. You probably want to have a bit of red on the inside of those thrusters as well. But yeah, that is basically it. That's the only bits that's missing. I think on the box art, there's a few more blue highlights on some of the lower edge of those pleats. But yeah, things like there, things like here. It's really well decorated. I mean, the eyes is actually one piece of red plastic, including those on the side vent. That is one piece, and then the white piece for the mouthpiece go on top, and the head crest piece come down. Same thing here. Inside there is actually a red bead with a little bit of a peg sticking down underneath it, and a white bit clip around it, and a piece of orange go on top to form this decoration, which looks really nice. Oh, it's on the ball joint, by the way. That's why it's actually dangling around. It actually can wiggle. In fact, at the right position, it will actually just dangling around. Yeah, that is from the side. So yeah, articulation is pretty good, pretty standard for the Strider frame. Double ball joint for the neck, so his head can go really high and that, yeah, really big angle. Ball joint inside and a swivel joint here. The the shoulder armor is actually just plugged into the shoulder, but there is plenty of gap, so you can raise the arm as high as you want. And once again, there is a swivel just down here, a 90-degree elbow joint down there, ball joint on the fist. There is a shoulder, a waist swivel 360. Two side skirt armor. They're on this title ball joint, which means that you can rotate them up and down quite a bit. So you can see that he can go all the way up there and all the way down here. They are designed to actually line up to each other to form a complete back skirt on the back, but doesn't really matter. The leg, however, is what all of the strider frame is pulled with, and that is limited leg articulation. They can go side up to that much. They can go forward only about this much, not a lot, and same backward. So it's only probably about 50 degrees at most in terms of forward and backward movement, which really plagues all of the strider frame based LBX. On the other hand, it's still got a 70 degrees knee and quite a lot of angle for the ankle as well, because that is a ball joint, so it just wiggle around almost everywhere. So yeah, one of the problem with most of the strider frame is that they can't stand on the ground. My Pandora managed to stand on the ground pretty well, but in terms of Nightmare, he can barely stand on his own because this ball joint is a bit too loose for him. So yeah, without this stand, he's not going to be standing for long. No, he's not going to stand. So accessories, he comes with a mantle, which you can cut out from the user manual, or you can just get a piece of red ribbon, white ribbon, and just cut it into the shape you want. And it comes with this piece, well, two pieces, gray on the inside and the orange on the outside, which you clip it in. If it's the paper one, you still do the same. You just go in there. There will be 3 holes, so you just plug them in. And there's 2 pegs there, so you can plug that on, so that he will look like the magician in the box, as in Sendo's nickname in the anime. The weapon, the Nightmare Soul, is pretty interesting. So it's essentially 2 pieces of orange plastic on the top, 1 extra piece of orange down here, and then 2 pieces of clear purple go around this one, and 2 pieces of clear purple go around this side to create a purple orb dangling in midair, which is pretty nice. It does look really convincing that there is an orb just dangling in midair. And Nightmare can hold it no problem whatsoever because of the really tight joint. So yeah, he looks really nice. His part separation is good, and I'm looking forward to paint him up because I think there's not a lot of things that need to be painted up. But yeah, let's have a try. Give me a second. And we're done. So this is actually a really simple paint job. There is only about 1, 2, 3, 4 paints that was actually done on it. I think, yeah, there is only 4. The chief of which, anything that was orange, I have now painted it in a spray with Tamiya gold leaf, which looks pretty good. I've done some red highlights on all of the vents, red highlights on the head, and that's about it for the red. The vents actually go all the way to the back, but you don't see them that much, so I could have skipped them, but I was a bit bored, so I decided to do both of them, both the front and the back piece. After the gold is the purple. I use one of the Game Workshop Citadel purple. I don't know, can't remember the color name. I'll put it down there. But it's one of the out of print discontinued paint color anyway. There would be equivalent, you can actually get it, and to be honest, it's not the right color. The proper color that is specified on the kit instruction is something a bit more blue instead of this really leech purple. It could be leech purple. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, I thought the purple actually would match the orb. That's why I decided to use that. And I think it works. It's only done on those fins up here, the crest on the head. These 2, not sure whether you can see it, but yeah, these 2 pieces there on the side, and anything with a pleat that is actually pointing downward, according to the instruction, there's supposed to be this purpley blue color. So I did all of those. It's actually quite easy, and if you use gunner marker, it's even easier. Oh, the handle, I paint them in black, but you don't have to, particularly because the hand is going to be in there. I think I actually did it wrong by actually painting it. Just because now the hand is actually scratching up the handle. You don't see it now, but believe me, if you actually here in real life, you can see them. Oh, those are actually painted silver in the center section of each of those cylinder. This piece here is not a clear purple part, so I have to paint it. But that's quite easy to do as well. What else? I think that's about it. Oh, a little bit of black up here as well. After that, I spray the whole kit with a satin finish, and then anything that is supposed to be glossy, supposed to be like a gem, I paint it with the Tamiya clear gloss. So this is repainted in clear gloss, that is painted in clear gloss, that is in clear gloss. The decoration on the headpiece, those are painted in clear gloss as well. And they really bring out some life onto this kit. If you leave the whole thing in matte, it will look really dull. There's a little bit of bling, and he looks brilliant. I painted the eye in gloss as well, but you hardly could see it. So yeah, this is basically it for this kit. This is probably one of my most favorite LBX so far. The other one being Fenra, which also has a very easy color scheme. But yeah, this is basically it. I would definitely recommend you check out LBX LBX Nightmare here. And this is basically it. Join me next time for another review.